As you know, I just played an over the board tournament, and of course, I have a few practical tips for you to hopefully make you a better tournament player. Number one is going to be noise. Guys, we all think in a chess tournament everything is going to be quiet, but sometimes there are noise you just cannot control, right? So there's someone who finished the game and they want to analyze it even though they know they can't, but they do it, or simply on the room next to where the tournament is happening, there's a noise, right? And even if you go and tell them they're going to be quiet, but the noise already happened. So my tip about this is expose yourself to training with noise. Maybe not every time, but from time to time, throw some sessions where you have the TV on, you have some rock and roll playing, you have your door open so that if there's noise, it's coming in, and you calculate, you do your stuff without getting affected by that noise. Otherwise, you're going to go through the same thing I go, which is I have 30 seconds left, I'm calculating, someone's phone rings, and even if that person gets kicked out of the room, it already happened, you lose focus, you gotta calculate again, you get in trouble, right? Tip number two has to do with modern chess and preparation. Nowadays, most people, they're just preparing before the game. In my case, when they know they're playing against me, they put my name on the internet, and then my chess.com profile comes up, my YouTube videos come up, and they get to anticipate what I play. And for the first 10, 15, 20 moves, I might be playing the computer because they prepared what they're going to play. Now, I'm telling you this, number one, because you should get to use it as well. Everyone does it, and in most tournaments nowadays, they announce the round hours before. So you could go ahead, search that person. If their games are available, you could more or less know what they play, prepare your lines, make sure that you are ready. Also, if you want to not fall victim for this, it's useful to have at least 2 openings that you play as white, 2 openings that you play as black. That way, at least, they don't know where you're coming from, what opening you're going to use. And guys, even if you think, oh, I'm in the lower sections, people don't do it there, well, they have coaches. Also, even if your games are not published anywhere, they might know someone who knows you or who has played against you before and get a sense for where you're going to play. So keep that in mind. Now, tip number 3, very cool. I had heard about this, but I'm seeing now more and more people do it, which is in the notation, not only do they put the moves like everyone else, next to the move, they're writing down how much time they had left. And this is really nice for training purposes. So after the tournament, not only do you get to see what you played, but you get to see, you know what, in this moment, I spent too much time, or I did not spend enough time. I need to do something about that. So it's a cool data to know, to have, to analyze your games after. And then guys, the last tip, I put here cold showers because I've been doing some reading, I tried it, but actually anything that enhances your performance, anything that worked for you is what goes in this section. Maybe bringing food to the round, you're gonna be there for 3-4 hours, so bring snacks, water. With the cold shower, I read that it keeps you alert longer, it increases, and I don't wanna go into the specifics because I'm not an expert, and I don't want you to get a cold shower and then you get sick or something. So if you're gonna try it way before the tournament, see that you're okay with that. But I just mentioned that as one example, but it could be going to sleep early, workout before the tournament. That's why you see Carlsen, the guy gets on the treadmill, he's playing soccer, he's active, because if not, after 2, 3, 4 hours playing a chess game, your back hurts, you cannot focus. So it's important that you guys do this. With that said, let me know in the comments if you have any tips I didn't mention. That way we can all benefit from them. With that said, guys, be safe, and I will see you in our next lesson.